Welcome to your Ask Your Angels session. We love having you all here. I'm on my own tonight. My sister is with her beloved for his birthday. So I thought tonight would be fun to share with you a transmission that's in our Divine Library and give you the link if you want to become, have the Divine Library as a resource to you. In the Divine Library, we have these beautiful transmissions that are the zodiac transmissions that we listen to each month to really attune your energy to that month's frequency. And we are just entering into Aquarius. In our last session for Activate Abundance, we just did a beautiful transmission on Aries entering into Neptune, 1 degree Neptune, so that's kind of big. So you could also use the zodiac transmissions in the Divine Library to listen to the Aries transmission to activate the Aries energy. But I thought it would be fun tonight to share with you the transmission for Aquarius as we're moving into Aquarius this month. Tonight's transmission is going to be, I'm going to play for you the recording from the Divine Library. I want to just share with you what the Divine Library looks like. So we have this beautiful library of transmissions that we have collected, anything from future self activations, bifurcation ceremony, conception retimelines, birth retimelines. So we do these beautiful transmissions in our groups, and when they're really special, they're all really special, but some of them we capture and we put them into the Divine Library. And these are the zodiac portal transmissions that I'm talking about, where you can go into any of those and listen to any of those transmissions for the month. This was a big learning for us in our spiritual evolution to understand that each month you're calibrating your energy to that month's zodiac, and it's an opportunity for you to really align with that zodiac. And the energy of it. So tonight we're going to look at this beautiful transmission of Aquarius. I'm going to pause it for a second. And understand that we're entering into this Aquarian portal, the Divine Awakener. So the Aquarius is the awakener, the waking up from, you're in the winter months and you're waking up. And the mantra of Aquarius is, I awaken to the light that I am. How powerful is that? For those of you who know brain shift, that would be a great brain shift to do. I awaken to the light that I am. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm just going to make sure I share my sound. And so we're going to go into the beautiful activation of Aquarius and this beautiful energy. We're in a 12,000 year cycle of ascension into the age of Aquarius. And think of what that means. What does the world look like when we live in an age of abundance? What would life look like to live in an age of abundance? What would be different in your life, in your community, for your families, when you are attuned to a frequency of abundance where, what is it? It's a beautiful conversation to have with friends, right? What would it look like to be in a true age of abundance? And I've had this conversation in workshops and listened to it in expos, and listening to people's versions of what an age of abundance looks like for them is a beautiful conversation. You know, somebody once had said, "Oh, the all the food would be beautifully organic, and if the food was not organic, it would be labeled not organic. You know, it would be the thing that had to be labeled." Like taking all the things that feel a little upside down to us, like that you have to go through all this certification for organic food. Really, you should have to go through like some kind of process to put food out that is not organic or not good for you or filled with chemicals. People were talking about what schooling would look like for our children instead of, 12 years plus another 4 years of math, science, English, and history. What else would we do with our schooling system? So when you think about what would an age of abundance look like to you, that's a beautiful conversation to have. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll put in the chat the link to sign up for the Divine Library. It's $11 a month. And you can listen to as many as you want. You can cancel any time. And if at any point anybody ever feels like they spent money with us that they didn't think was worth it, we will return your money to you. Because we're in the karma business. We're in the karma business. Okay, so let's take a nice couple deep breaths. And just get out of your head and into your heart and enjoy this beautiful Divine Awakener transmission. Let me know how the sound is for you. Namaste, beloved, and welcome to the attunement and transmission of the Aquarius portal, the Divine Awakener. Take a moment to settle into your sacred space. Silence your electronics and structure the field around you to give yourself 30 minutes to receive. As you settle into your body, relax your head, your eyes, your jaw, shoulders. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs as much as you can, and exhaling out through your mouth with a sigh. Continue to relax your body, your arms, hands, fingers, your legs, your feet, your toes, and take a nice deep belly breath in through your nose, filling your lungs as much as you can, holding your breath for just a moment, and exhaling gently through your nose. As we birth into the age of Aquarius, beginning a 2,000-year cycle, we are building the golden age, individually and as a collective, awakening out of the darkness, out of an age of ego, greed, and waste, and into the light of the golden age. Take a deep breath in reaches the center of the earth and clicks into the magnetic core of Mother Earth, safely tethering your physical body in the warm and loving embrace of Mother Earth. Focus your eyes now inward towards the center of your brain. See, sense, or perceive a column of golden crystic light traveling up through the cord, up through your body, illuminating, cleansing, and activating each of your chakras, your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, ajna, and out through your crown, up, to connect that light of your soul with ascended Aquarius. See the divine awakener with his pitcher. Feel, sense, or perceive that light whirling and swirling in the great pitcher of Aquarius, being imbued with the energies of your greater purpose, connecting with the Aquarian aspect of your high self. Activating your future self and awakening the remembrance of the essence of your true self, the pure, unconditional love that you are. Now, as that light empties from the pitcher, collecting the energy of the stars and the planets, as it pours down in through your crown, down through your body's energy centers, down through your nervous system, and out to all the organs, glands, the blood, the bones, the tissues, ligaments, all the systems of your body, into the cells, as if you are standing under a waterfall of golden light, receiving the encodements and cleansing and removing old external conditioning, allowing anything uncomfortable to surface so that you can receive the grace. Purifying old energies, energies of rejection, exclusion, attachment and letting it all go, dissolving the walls around your heart that once served to protect you, but now no longer serve you. Observe the density dissipating as it runs through your body and down the cord of light into the crystalline core of the earth to be transmuted. And as that light washes through you, feel the magical vibration tingling in your cells as you are encoded with the geometries and frequencies of ascended Aquarius, the divine awakener, awakening your true self as you merge and become one. Slowly coming back into your presence. I was just doing some clearing for us as we went through that transmission. There was some collective energy around letting go of the feeling that we can't trust the choices that we make, allowing ourselves to feel like we can expect the best to happen, and feeling in charge of your own life. So we did some clearing on those things while we listened to that transmission. Those transmissions are 30 minutes long. At the end, I bring you back kind of slowly and gently with a reminder of like a mantra that you can connect in with. I've gone ahead and put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to sign up for our Divine Library. You know, we really want to we want to feel in divine flow. That's what everything we do is about. You want to feel like you can trust your intuitive voice, that you can discern the difference between your lower self ego. That's why I love referring to the ego. Like, oh, my ego loved hearing that you thought that was divine. My ego is very happy about that. So when we're able to notice like the ego in something, in a conversation with somebody, you know, my sister and I often joke like, well, my ego wants you to know this, or my ego wants you to know that. And it just like helps set the tone for like knowing that we're coming from a place that's like, my ego needs this thing. But when you take the time to really, you know, sit in those kinds of meditations, and that's why we created those zodiac transmissions for each month, it just is really going to help you attune. And so you can listen to that, you know, as your morning meditation for the month. And again, like we're moving into Neptune and Aries, so you could listen to the Aries transmission as well. So know that it's our great honor to be here to serve you. Feel free to reach out to us at support@theleadingedge.life if you have any questions or if we can serve you in any way. And for those of you who go on to the next session, we will see you shortly. Blessed be, beloveds.